whenever you get one.
All right. Let's get in.
Yep.
It gives me great pleasure as a South Australian, but as a representative of the Eastern United Football Club, to have the successful coach from all the way from Vanuatu, Robert Yelou, a representative of his nation, and all-round top gentleman. It's been a pleasure to get to know you the last couple of days, Robert. But first of all, welcome to South Australia, welcome to Eastern United. If you could please, for our public, for the people following here tonight and listening, that will listen in the future, if you could give us a brief rundown of your playing career, please, and then a brief step off into coaching. First of all, welcome, and just introduce yourself, please, for us.
Okay, thank you, George. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to the club, Eastern United Club, to accept me or to offer, especially with the head coach, Gabi, that he can guide me to during my stay here, especially when on training and all the other stuff about football. So a little bit on my career, I started early my career back in 90s when I was in the college, and I come from a small tiny country like Vanuatu. So we live in Port Vila. Port Vila is a capital of Vanuatu. So there is like everything is there. You want to move a job or find a job or go for college in the high schools. So you have to move to Port Vila. So for my career, I started here in Port Vila, in Port Vila, in the capital, playing for a club named Amical. He was at one time champion, 7 times in a row. So I play for Amical and also playing for the country. I mean, playing for Vanuatu team since like every youth till I captained the national team.
When did your career start and when did it finish? Or your playing career, sorry.
Okay, as back in 90s when I was in the college. So I started playing back start my career in 1995 with a club called Amical.
And do you remember your debut for the national team? What year did you play your first game for the national team as a senior?
As a senior, it's back in 1999. I was under 17, but they select me and I joined the senior team. First coming stay back as a reserve, but be a reserve is good. You learn a lot from what's happening inside.
And then your career lasted up until what year, Robert?
Yeah, and from that year, I started to play for the senior team, U20, U23, because I was young, and just not me. I've got my friends that we had the same age. We had the same age. We played, and then I finished my career in 2012.
And obviously, as I've gotten to know you the last couple of days, I've learned about you that you're here as a coach. So it's an easy journey to make that you transition from a player to a coach. What's been the biggest challenge or difference or change from being a player that you were for such a long time, playing at the highest level for your country, which is a great honor, as now to being a coach, a successful coach, may I add?
Okay, as a player, I will say when I was playing, I was enjoying more myself. Did not worry too much about, because I need to manage myself, just myself inside or with my teammates we playing. And the difference now when you come as a coach is like a manager. You need to do this, give direction to the team, and try to control every not to control, but to manage. You as a player, firstly you manage yourself and try to put you in line with your team or what a coach asks us to play. But now it's like you give little bit direction to not only one person, not only you, but to direct the whole team. So I think it's more difficult for me as a coach than rather than a player. The play is more easy.
Do you find that when there is success as a coach, does it mean more maybe? Obviously I'm asking you, but is it a different feeling? So I mean, our viewers, some will know, some won't know. You've had a very good run. You're a very successful coach in your career.
Yeah.
Do you find when success has happened, is it different? Is it better? Can you change it? Can you distinguish it? Like, is there a separation?
I will say that's why I come here, coaching and like you said, winning titles. It's like it gives me you more confidence. It pushes you, it makes you love more what you're doing.
I haven't had the success, so I can't speak, but I can see it in the way your face lit up, and
Yes.
see the real joy that you have there.
Yes.
And for me, it's fantastic to see that.
The good thing about this, like when you had success, because you're looking after the team, it's like it's just not you. It's you make everybody happy.
You're the general, so to speak, of a bunch of young men. And you see him grow, and that's sort of where the joy comes from. Yeah?
Yes, and also the supporters and like this club now I'm coaching, Ifira, is a community club. Yeah, it's a community club. This club came from one of the island or village that they call Ifira.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
So Robert, for me, like I said, I've known you for a couple of days, and you're a fantastic gentleman. It's a pleasure. It's been a real pleasure to meet you and to actually have a couple of conversations with you. But so, what's the main purpose that you've joined us in Adelaide? In a sense, I mean, I know, but I want the rest of the public to know, and those following. Can you sort of give us a brief outline of let's be honest, the success you have had with your team, with IFRA, and what's your next journey, your next challenge that you're trying to overcome?
Okay, thank you. For me, is this is the third time we will go again to the OFC Champions League. So back home, and when you compare us to New Zealand or Australia or other bigger countries, it's like for my opinion, what I will say, what make me come here is because now I need to go and learn something in outside more like what we have or I have in Vanuatu, because this is the third time to go the same tournament, and my dream is to go for second stage first, and then just to see what will happen. First our league we took part. We lost against Auckland City in the penalty shootout, and that was semi-final. Yeah. Semi-final. So they beat us. So for myself as a coach, I was thinking that no, I need to go somewhere else to learn more, because football is evaluating. Football is just not like it's evaluate. So you need to stay in line with, otherwise you will left. So when that opportunity comes, and then no one could say no to kind of opportunity. So.
Well, I mean, from my judgment, the fact that you're a very successful coach, you won multiple titles, and you still have the hunger, the desire to learn new things, to take challenges, to come to a club in South Australia that it's a fantastic club, mind you, but it's a place that you've never been before. That shows the determination and the character you have. That and the team that you have back there.
This is not new. Like when I was playing, I was coaching. Then when we came out, we can see the difference how the club or how some of the countries how they organized, and you can you can rightly spot them that okay, they must have a good management, a good structure, everything else. So it's like we should, just not me, but I think all of us, we should. What I come from is to see that professionalism. We want to go there to see how things.
Well, like in that sense, have you managed to get an understanding, or maybe of how football is played specifically in Australia, but more specifically at Eastern United? Do you have any thoughts about maybe the way the club is run? And is there things that you've already, in your brief time here, you've already learned, or you're excited to implement when you go back?
I've learned a lot since day one, and with a man like Gabi here, he has a big knowledge about this game. So I will say from day one I learned a lot, not only on the field, but also in management, and they show me how to. I mean, I learned how I saw how the structure, how. So everything is very new. It's like I'm going through some new things. So most of them are new. So I believe I'll go back and try to share, or not try. I have to share that to help grow not only if you're a football, but also how football in Vanuatu.
Fantastic. Look, Robert, I wanna, on behalf of me personally, first of all, but the whole South Australian Football Club public and Eastern United Football Club, I want to thank you, and it was a real pleasure to have you here. We will be tuning in as much as we can and hoping you the best success to you and your team. And hopefully we can conduct one of these catch-up chats in Vanuatu one day, because I would love a holiday. So, that would be a real pleasure. If there's anything else you would like to say, but like fundamentally, I really are grateful for your presence, and we thank you for sharing your experiences with us. So as most simple fact, having you here has been a real pleasure. So if there's anything you'd like to say.
Yes, for me, I would like to acknowledge I don't know, back in Vanuatu, the executive or the member of the United, Eastern United, to accept me, and also to thank Ralph, Gabi also, and also you guys here too. I've received a warm welcome, and I believe I really want to really want. I believe I will come back again. This is first time, but it will be not the last. It will be the first, and maybe 2 or 3 times again. And I believe if some of my colleagues back in Vanuatu, if they had this type of opportunity, I want to encourage them to go for.
You're going to be more than welcome, and we'll want you back. Last thing I'd like to add, is there something you'd like to say to the Ifra pub fans, but also to the footballing public and all of Vanuatu? Is there something you'd like to say to them?
I built a little bit confidence with what confidence I have when since I come here. So for me, for Ifra fans, I also would like to thank the executive of the club and chief and the community there. So I don't want to talk too much, but I think we will give a success next Champions League.
That's right. We'll go for it, and we're going to have a great part of. Well, I know Eastern United will be behind you, and good luck to you, Robert. Okay.
Thank you.